Do you believe in heaven?
No, I don't.
There's no heaven.
No, I don't believe on those things.
There's no heaven. There's no hell. There's no devil.
Because I'm asking myself a question. If uNkulunkulu uhlulwa uSathane, sonke lesi sikhathi, he can't deal with the devil. He's killing us. We are going in hell. All those things. But we only have one enemy. uNkulunkulu, we believe that he can heal us, but we don't believe that he can destroy the devil. I don't believe on that.
So do you believe in the Bible?
Like any other books. It's just a book.
It's just a book.
I don't believe that
Who
it's a
wrote the
word
Bible?
of God. I think are people. Some they saying they were inspired by God. Some of them, I think it's a propaganda. They are controlling our mind. I don't think it's a word of God. Because there is no book that is saying it's God himself. It's only Paul. We can't trace them. Paul, Peter, we can't trace them. David, we can't trace them. We don't have.
What about
even
the Ten Commandments?
I think it's a main ideology. I think it's more like ideology. Like.
Our topic for today is Cosmological Argument. We want to know more about the existence of God. We want to know if God exists or not. I'm with, in the studio, Prophet Lituli. Ninjani baba?
Siyaphila Dota.
Ngicela nje ukuthi ubingelele ababukeli emakhaya.
Sicela ukubulisa ababukeli nabasibukele khona. Sibonge kakhulu opportunity. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Prophet. Where are you from?
Okay, I'm from KZN. I've got a church in Pietermaritzburg, and the name of the church is Kingdom of Abaketo. I believe in African spirituality, more of ancestors.
Yes.
And God. I do believe that God does exist, and I believe that my ancestors ibona bayindlela ukuthi ngikwazi ukucommunicate noNkulunkulu. So I believe kumoya wabasendulo kakhulu.
And you also understand that I'm asking questions on behalf of the viewers.
Yes.
Ababukeli bafuna ukuthanda ukwazi kahle ukuthi ukholelwa kuNkulunkulu.
Yes, dokotela.
Ukuthi ukhona.
Yes.
Uhlala kuphi uNkulunkulu?
I believe uNkulunkulu is the spirit and he lives among us. Same as we are a spirit, we have a body. Different between us and God. I think we own a body. Unkulunkulu doesn't own a body, because when we speak of God, we speak of eternity. So he doesn't own a body. Unkulunkulu hlala kwinguna phakade. That's what I believe in.
Yes. So uNkulunkulu, when did you know about uNkulunkulu?
Ngicala ukwazi ngisemncane because I grew up in a Christian family. My father was a pastor, and even my mother too. She was pastoring a church. So I grew up in that atmosphere. So ngakhula under Christianity. Then when I grew up, ngacala ngabona izinto ngendlela different.
Why did you come to this interview?
Ngize kule interview because it's an opportunity for me to grow in life, more especially Bishop. I've noticed that Doc is a very wise man. Magabuzi mbuzo, he's very matured, so I think I came for growth.
For growth,
yes.
Okay. Now let's go back to ancestors.
Yes, ma'am.
Ancestral worship. You're saying you believe in God and you also believe in your ancestors.
Yes.
You speak to your ancestors or you speak to God?
I speak to my ancestors because when we read Tina Kazulu, we used to say, uNkulunkulu is not Nkulunkulu omkhulu kunomkhulu. So Tina, we go to our forefathers, then born, because they understand the language of God. Since they don't have a body anymore, they are in a spirituality. God and them, they are both in our same location.
This way to uNkulunkulu nomveli. Is it the same thing?
Yeah.
Which one is older?
According to us.
What does that mean?
Umveli.
Oh.
Yeah, who came first?
Oh, yes. Who came first?
Yes, before everything.
Before everything. Is God a human being? Is he a person to you? How do you envisage?
I believe that God is a spirit.
Okay.
I don't believe he's a human being, because if I'm saying he's a human being, he owns a lot of things.
Okay.
So I can't categorize him.
Okay.
Which is not a
Abangaphansi, asikhulume ngabaphansi.
Yes, ma'am.
Abaphansi nengilozi, what's the difference?
I think ingelosi zethu abaphansi.
Abaphansi.
Yes.
Okay. So nasithi abaphansi, are we talking about the bones, or we talking about labantu abangcwatshwa bangena emhlabathini nabangena phansi emhlabathini and then bese ba decompose sala mathambo?
I don't believe we are speaking more of a body. I think we are speaking more of the spirit, because they depart in the body, but they live forever in the spirit.
Yeah. So where do who told you to? So let me ask you this question again.
Yes, Doctor.
You say you don't speak direct to God. Ukhuluma nabaphansi ibe kube sibayibo abakhuluma noNkulunkulu.
Yeah. Sikhuluma nabo sithi sicela nihambe niyotshela umveli nqangi
Yeah.
ukuthi, because there is a protocol, we can't just jump the protocol and the procedures. So thina siyakubaba njengokuthi nanginomkhulu wami, I can't just go to umkhulu wami ngiyakubabami, then babami ngicela ungikhulumele nomkhulu wami ukuthi ngifuna ukuthi nokuthi. That's the procedure we follow thina as a cultural people.
Okay. So when did you start this?
I think in 2017.
But the church ophuma kuye yakababakho bengayenzi lokho.
Bengayenzi, because I end up being a pastor of Apostolic Faith Mission. But after I got this revelation, then
Okay, pastor of Apostolic Faith Mission.
Yes.
Okay, Faith Mission. So Faith Mission did not believe kule nto ukhuluma ngayo.
Not at all.
For how long? How long did you become a pastor?
I spent about 23 years in Apostolic Faith
23
Mission.
with Faith Mission.
Yes.
And then what moved you from this?
To my dreams. My ancestors used to come in my dreams. And I realized when I was reading the Bible, I realized, for instance, in Luke chapter 2, verse 27, Jesus, he went through his customs, even himself.
Jesus went through his what?
His customs.
Yeah.
So I in myself, I asked myself, why thina abantu abamnyama singalenzi usiko lwethu? Kodwa in the same Bible, kunesiko elenziwa.
Ngitshele ngosiko eBhayibhelini.
Okay, usiko like uJesu bamthatha bamisa kumpriest, because ingane yomfana bekuhlatshwa ilamb mangabe kuzala umfana. So ke naye bamthatha bamisa ethempelini. And uyathola lapha kuJohn 2 nakenza ifirst miracle ukuthi bekunezitshe ezingaphandle according to Jewish customs. Ngokosiko lwabaJuda bekunezitshe ezingaphandle uthi akulethwe zona. Okusho ukuthi he doesn't denounce his customs. Uthi according to the customs lezi zitshe ezibekwe ngaphandle akulethwe zona asebenze ngazo lezi ezibekwe ngekwesiko labaJuda.
And then you are from Kingdom of Abakhetwa.
Yeah,
why do you call your church Kingdom of Abakhetwa?
It's because we are chosen.
You're chosen.
Yes.
So there are those who are not chosen and there are those who are chosen, right?
I'm speaking on my behalf.
On your behalf.
Yes.
Okay, you are chosen.
Yes,
when you say you are chosen, you're chosen, are you taking it from the Bible when it talks about the chosen nation, holy priesthood, chosen generation?
No. Like my ancestors, there is a spirit which we call it the spirit of Inzuza.
Yeah.
And the spirit of Inzuza is the spirit of a mountain.
Yeah.
Amadlozi las phahla kuwe ezintabeni.
Yeah.
And they are also called abakhetwa. Bangabantwana babakhetwa.
Yeah.
That's how igama from abakhetwa comes from.
Okay. Let's go back to this thing, because the viewers there, viewers want to, they want to know, they want more knowledge,
Yes,
about the Bible. Kulma ngoNkulunkulu, you're talking about God. Kulma with the ancestors. Who came first?
I think umveli kuqala.
Umveli kuqala.
Yeah,
Yena lo bathi umveli.
Yeah, the name itself can speak.
Uvela kuphi? Na uthi umveli kuqala, uyovela kuqala, uvela kuphi? Ukuphi la vela khona?
Remember, we are following in the step of our forefathers.
Yeah.
We are preaching what our forefathers taught us. So I cannot say uNkulunkulu velaphi yena. I'm a very honest guy.
Yeah.
I cannot come and lie. Ngithi yena uvele kuthini. It's just the concept that we were taught in our childhood. We grow up knowing that there is God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if there's no God?
It can happen. The
It
only
can
thing
happen.
that I
So
can
if there's no God, then nokusho ukuthi nala baphansi abekho.
bakhona
Bakho
lapho.
kusho ukuthi uNkulunkulu yena akuyenzeka ukuthi abangabi khona. bese kuba abaphansi babona babe khona.
Amadlozi, I guarantee they exist because I sit with them in my dreams and my vision.
Okay.
So I know, I communicate with them.
So who comes first kuwe?
Who comes first?
Is it Umvelincange, Umvelinqacala, or Amadlozi?
Amadlozi, they come first.
Okay.
Because I can advocate for them, but I cannot advocate
But do you also believe in the devil?
I don't believe on that. I think it's just a concept misleading us.
Okay, there's no devil.
I don't believe on that.
Okay, there's no evil.
I think there is evil. And for my interpretation with what is evil, evil, I think it's a spirit ezingena kumuntu enze ama actions are wrong. Then we call it evil.
These spirits okhuluma ngazo amadlozi ezingena kumuntu.
Yes,
amadlozi angalunganga.
Amadlozi angalunganga.
Kunamadlozi amahle namadlozi angalunganga.
Yes.
Prophet Luthuli kumbula ukuthi lapha i-cosmological argument.
Yes.
Yeah, sikhuluma kanje ngayo le ndlela leni sikhuluma ngayo. Manje I want to know ukuthi amadlozi la where do they reside? Ahlala kuphi?
They reside in the spirit. Same as Tina. La sithi masiphuma emzimbeni siye khona. Nala esathi masingena emzimbeni sivela khona. I believe somewhere la emhlabeni there is a place where reside khona ama spirit kuphela. For instance, mangabe kuthiwa la uya drive.
But where do you get that theory then? Where did you get the theory? How do you form that? How did you form such a doctrine?
I'm trying to explain that.
Yeah.
You see, emgwaqeni manguthi uya driver, there are places where are called high accident zone. Actually, they started with one person who had an accident there. Abagubo bangasigeza leso spirit bangasland. So it end up this person reside there. Okay. So it become more a place ekuhlala kuyona lama spirit akhoza ama accident.
Okay.
So mina ngokwami ama spirit are reside kuthina in our bodies. As njoba ngisho ngithi amadlozi, I believe they live in us. My forefathers, even you can go in their graves, uthatha amathambo wakhona and check, you will see ukuthi we are sharing the same DNA. So I believe that they reside in me. I believe that in my body I have thousands of people who are living inside here.
Okay. Is that not the theory of another church? There are churches there's another denomination in that believes that people, spirits of people live in them.
No.
Okay. Then the other question that I want to ask you, explain death. What is death?
I think ugufa is to depart from the body and you reside in the spirit. I don't believe in death. I think it's a renewal. I think people, they come and they go and come back.
Yeah. Do you think when you die you'll feel a pain?
No, I don't think so.
There'll be no pain.
Yes, I think
if you had illness in your body and you have excruciating pain, a pain ebuhlungu kakhulu.
Yes.
Ikubulala ngalesikhathi kubulalayo ngaso uzoyizwa yini na?
I think the time ngisasemzimbeni ngizoyizwa pain because pain I think ihlala la emzimbeni.
Okay.
I don't think there is a pain in the spirituality.
Okay.
And even the spirit, once umuntu wagula kakhulu wezipain kakhulu, umoya uyabaleka because umoya udalelwanga ukuhlala la kunobuhlungu khona.
Okay, soul. Where does the soul come from?
I think the soul come from the spirit. I think it's
from where does the spirit come from?
The spirit come from our forefathers wethu abo baba mkhulu. The reason why mina mangenza izinto nje ngithi ubaba umkhulu wami angimazi but the gospel that I'm preaching now, velathi baba, you know what, lento kamkhulu wakhe isale ku, but angimbonanga umkhulu wami, ungena kimi, I become him. They are me, I am them.
Let's go back to faith mission.
Yes, ma'am.
You were a pastor.
Yes, ma'am.
For how long?
For so many years.
For many years.
Yeah.
And you did not believe in what you are telling me
in
now.
Ancestors, I used to criticize it.
You used to criticize it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What kind of the gospel were you preaching at faith?
Jesus save. Yes. Yes,
ma'am.
Yeah. I think the gospel that I was preaching, it's more like a hypocrisy.
Oh.
Because you know, we're preaching izinto esingazenzi nathi. Uyabona, like ukujola makungena uNkulunkulu awujoli, umuntu ekuKristu uba isidalwa esisha, all those things. Mawungamthatha uJesu uzofika esihogweni. Until I ask myself ukuthi there are so many people who does not believe in Jesus Christ. That means they are in hell like any other religions that we have.
Do you think Scots call is hoko?
I don't believe on that.
Okay. So these people who are talking about this hoko, what do you say to them? What do you think? Remember me now, I'm just asking on behalf of the people now. There are people here who say it's hoko is dead. They say people who lie by his hoko, and people who commit adultery by his hoko.
First of
so
all,
when umuntu enze izinto ezirong uyakuphi?
Umuntu oyo wrong uzoma ngaphandle kwefamily yakhe in the spirituality until bacede bamlungisela bakubo athethe amacala. I believe that in the spirituality you account, but I don't believe in hell.
So that means God is not involved la kulento lo ishukhuluma.
Ngingayenza example. When we grew up ekhaya like in my village, bekade kunento ekubizwa ngokuthi isibhoko, where mawuthi uyadlula khona there are some spirits that will trouble you. Spirit isabantu abangasekho
nasebhayibhelini bebathi uJesu uyisibhoko.
Yes, but remember 10 years after lesi sibhoko asekho sidisappeared. Why? Because ngale seyisolve indaba yakhona in the spirituality. There is no permanent enemies in the spirituality.
Now Prophet,
so
lezi zinto zikhulumayo uzithatha uphi wena?
I download in the spirit. I sleep, then in my dreams I dream.
But why other people faith mission abazalwana labo ingabafikeli bona leyo?
Bayakwenza ebusuku bayatshontsha. Majority of them they do consult sangomas inyangas. But ebusuku mabalela abantu.
So
I'm saying that's because I used to be a very prominent pastor in Durban. I used to be invited in, I think, in every big churches. By they consult. Even to me now, they come and consult. But I can notice that I'm not in good terms with my ancestors. They come to me and consult. Because I believe.
But are you saying ancestors, the ancestors that you're talking about, they play a very important role more than God? They are above God?
I think more.
Are they above God?
I don't think they are above God. I think they submit to God. Njengoba sithi omkhulu kunomkhulu bethu. We follow our ancestors, then our ancestors baya kuye bona straight. That creator.
Heaven, let's talk about heaven. Do you believe in heaven?
No, I don't.
There's no heaven?
No, I don't believe on those things.
There's no heaven? There's no hell? There's no devil?
Because I'm asking myself a question. If uNkulunkulu uhlula uSathane, sonke lesi sikhathi, he can't deal with the devil. He's killing us. We are going in hell. All those things. But we only have one enemy. uNkulunkulu, we believe that he can heal us, but we don't believe that he can destroy the devil. I don't believe on that.
So do you believe in the Bible?
Like any other books. It's just a book.
It's just a book.
I don't believe that it's a word of God. I think are people. Some they saying they were inspired by God. Some of them, I think it's a propaganda. They are controlling our mind. I don't think it's a word of God. Because there is no book that is saying it's God himself. It's only Paul. We can't trace them. Peter, we can't trace them. David, we can't trace them. We don't have.
What about the 10 Commandments?
I think it's a main ideology. I think it's more like ideology. Like in Abakhet, I've got some things that I implemented them as Magejageja in my church. But I can't say uNkulunkulu said I must implement this. No, it's my way of living.
But 10 Commandments, when you look at the 10 Commandments, you agree with them. You don't kill. Do you kill?
No, I agree with
you. You agree with the 10 Commandments?
But some of them, I think 9 or 8, like other ones say ungafisi, ubani ungafisi. Because as I'm sitting here to talk, ngibona izinto eziningi engizithandayo. Even you, even the way you think. The reason why you are wearing this expensive watch is because you saw it somewhere. So that's why I don't believe in 10 Commandments. I think some of them are working, they exist. Some of them is just a theory. They don't exist.
Let's talk about polygamy.
Yes, Baba.
Is polygamy in line with the Bible and with your faith that you believe?
It's in line with my faith. I think
as well as the Bible.
Yes, it's in line with
my faith. Is it allowed ukuthi umuntu angafika ashada abafazi ababili?
Yes.
enkonzweni yakho?
It depends what kind of vision do you have. If you have a huge vision, you need 2 wives. There is no way you can have a one wife.
Laba baphansi bakuvumela lokho?
Yes, bayangivumela. Khona abanye abashonile bangathathanga abafazi.
Yeah.
I take wife in their on
their behalf.
on their behalf.
Uthatha abafazi babo?
Yes.
Laba ukuthi laba bashonelwe.
Yeah. And they don't.
Angithi umama lo ushonele ubaba wakhe.
Yes.
Wena sothatha unkosikazi wakhe.
As long as we are related, mina, if nje I can pass away tomorrow, I think my brother must take over.
Okay.
And
but
bakhulisa umuzi wami.
how do you feel about the questions that I'm asking you?
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
I know that I'm dealing with a very wise man.
Okay.
So I'm very comfortable. I'm learning as well.
Okay. Now let's go back to polygamy.
Yes, ma'am.
The polygamy, the Apostle Paul, he talks about one wife. Okay.
He said the one who desires to be a bishop.
So yeah, the one who decided, or a prophet. A prophet is also one of the offices. Why do you call yourself a prophet when ungazibizwa ukuthi wena uyekele legama le prophet ngoba laseBhayibhelini?
Actually, it's just a brand. Mina ngiyisangoma isanusi sesizwe.
Okay.
It's just a brand. You know, if people they know that. Hey,
now
doctor,
sangoma usho umuntu ushaya ingoma.
Yes. I'm more like a seer. That's what I can say. So, I think polygamy is the solution because majority of men are cheating. Majority of them.
You are saying when they are cheating, is tantamount to be
they
a
have polygamy in closet.
In closet.
Yes,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
So, what is your message kula bantu laba bachitayo ba polygamists?
Guys,
ngifuna ukuthi ubheke iCamera la ubatshela ukuthi bayachita labantu mara bazenza ukuthi ayenzwa lento.
Guys, stop cheating. You are in polygamy, just come out. Whatever you are hiding yourself, you know you are telling lies. You must tell the truth to your wife that you love women and you must do a right thing. Stop impregnating young children. After that, you just dump them. Guys, what you are doing is not right. Just come out, take wives. It is not a sin for you to have polygamy as a man.
How many wives can you take?
Mina, for now, I'm standing on. I've got 2, but anytime, anything can happen. I don't know.
Okay, you can have 7 if you want.
Yes, I can have 7.
Okay.
I don't like cheating.
All right.
I'm a very honest man.
So,
I think I'm a leader of the church. I can't just go in and hide myself. If I love someone, I tell you I love this person. Then
but are you saying all church leaders?
Yes.
All of them are cheating.
Majority of them. I cannot say all of them,
okay,
but majority of them, they're cheating with their PAs and everything in the church choir, church singers,
everything.
Yes.
Will they go to heaven?
If heaven exists, I don't think they qualify.
But you said
according to their concept, Christianity concept.
Okay, abaphansi bathini ngaloko nabachita? Abaphansi bayenzani? These ones nabachita.
Abaphansi phela bathi thatha umfazi uphumele obalukhulisa umuzi.
Hayi, you are talking about laba bachitayo.
Laba bachitayo
abangamshadi, abangathathi isithembu.
Hayi idlozi likujabulile.
Because
cheating kunalo wenzeka
isimo. Akwatele laba abachitayo kakhulu. Because laba abathatha isithembu bashadi amadlozi
ajabulile because ikhulumuzi. Doctor, you know, in cheating every time kunalozo zobuhlungu. Kunalona wenzeka islima in cheating.
Uyazi Prophet Little uvele kuthini mara ngiyakufuna ukuthi ubuye la wena uzokhuluma bengazi ukuthi uzokhuluma ngalendlela. I think the viewers out there are learning some things and we are hearing, and remember that the Pentecostal church leyokhuluma ngayo faith mission.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't you think they are very angry with you when you talk like this?
Hey, they hate me, Baba.
They hate you?
They hate me. Some of them, they even try to kill me.
Oh.
Some of them, pastors that I know in our areas, in Peter Marisbeck, in Durban, they tried. Some of them, they try to go out and just bash my name, just criticize me, do all of bad things because abantu, I think, automatically abalithanda iqiniso.
Yeah, but who's protecting you?
I've got bodyguards. I think my
you've
ancestors
got bodyguards.
too.
Your ancestors are bodyguards.
Yeah, my ancestors And
you also have bodyguards,
yes,
babantu.
because I'm
But
living in
why do you need bodyguards? Abantu and sisters akhona. Asizwane kahle lapho Prophet Magejageja awusamphenduli kahle. Ama sisters wakahluleka ukukuprotecta.
Dokotela, this body is physical.
Yeah.
I need a physical protection. That is why I can do umsebenzi. I say it's a cleansing ritual. But at the same time, mina ngene bavini. Ngiyageza.
When would you like to come back again?
Anytime.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you so
God
much,
bless you.
Dr.
Thank you so much.